All right, before we begin, let's thank our sponsors. Inspect All Pest Services, providing the highest quality termite pest and wildlife control. But that's not all. Inspect All Pest Services will take care of your insulation, pressure washing, gutter maintenance, and other home services in Metro Atlanta and the surrounding areas. InspectAllServices.com. Big thanks to the Aurora Law Firm. That'd be one Mad Dog Manny Aurora and Pew Pew. The AuroraLawFirm.com litigates all of the United States, based out of Georgia, whether it's criminal defense, white-collar crime, DUI, drug offenses, appeals, and more. That would be the Aurora Law Firm. Ridgeline Counseling, Dr. David Markwell and his therapist. 3 locations in Georgia, one across from Sprayberry High School in Sandy Plains and East Cobb. Marietta near the square in McKaysville, just outside of Blue Ridge. But the good doctor can talk to you wherever you are at with a virtual session. Schedule that today via markwelltherapy.com or email them directly, ridgelinecounseling@gmail.com. FPC Insurance, perfect for new homeowners, or if you're just looking to reshop those current insurance policies, which is never a bad idea. 5-star service, shop over 35 A-rated companies, multi-policy bundle discounts. They'll help you shop for carriers to find insurance for your house, flood, auto, motorcycle, boat, recreational vehicle, or even a personal policy. 888-308-1841. You can always get a quote online, FBCInsuranceServices.com. Alternate Power Solutions of Georgia, family owned and operated. They are a Generac generator dealer offering sales, service, installation, and repair of automatic home standby and portable generators. Never lose power again. They're the best at what they do, hands down, no doubt about it. Every customer at Alternate Power Solutions gets an upgraded warranty, free monitoring with a service contract. They offer flexible financing, semi-annual and annual service contracts for existing installations, and warranty repair. A-plus rating with the BB&B. Call or request a free home assessment. You can do that by calling 770-853-7571 or go to poweringeorgia.com. Don't forget the discount code Bailey, my last name, Bailey, for $500 off your entire installation, servicing Georgia and Tennessee. Jayco Contracting, gutter and roofing specialist. Give Cliff Bratcher a call. Two-peer Cliff Bratcher. This is the hardest working guy in the business and the most trustworthy. 770-316-3876. He works every day of the year. Don't worry about it. He's got you. Licensed and insured roofing and gutter specialist covering all of Georgia. They are a platinum preferred contractor with Owens Corning, the creator of the Pink Panther. Not the you know what I mean. Free gutter guards with the purchase of a roof. Satisfaction guaranteed, commercial and residential. JaycoContracting.com. And, of course, Cliff Bratcher, 770-316-3876. And Live Ozone Therapy Spa, Central Florida's first and only ozone therapy spa, also offering red light therapy, presotherapy, halotherapy, PEMF, and also chromiotherapy, plus many ozone-infused products online like the magnesium butter. You can go to liveozoneTherapySpa.com to book your appointment or to purchase any of those products. And for all two peers, if you use the code BS10, you get a 10% discount at checkout. All right, if you want to be a sponsor of the show, please reach out to me via thebaileyshow.com. Let's have a conversation, see how the BS podcast can help your brand. All right, let's begin.
Go ahead and leave a comment about how you deal with your children leaving home while I recover.
Honey, I raised the kids.
Our kids leaving the nest is never easy. So in order to cope, Jason and Rachel have decided to share the journey of their kids, Caleb and Ariel, or Beez as most know her. Follow the story in this podcast.
Honey, I raised the kids.
All right, there it is. Episode 56 of Honey, I Raised the Kids, the podcast about us becoming empty nesters and how much we don't like it. Thanks for being here. My name's Jason Bailey. There's my lovely wife, Rachel Guy.
Hey, y'all.
Collectively, we are known as RAEJAE.
Glasses and RAEJAE.
Yeah, we're the nerdy couple. Look at us go.
Twinsies.
I think you look hot with glasses.
Thanks, Faye.
Really hot with glasses.
I can't see.
My mother, she was in the spa this week, and she says, I was talking to her, and she goes, I didn't know Rachel wore glasses.
I didn't know Rachel was blind as all hell.
And I said, yeah, when she can't see, she doesn't have her contacts in, she has to wear glasses. She goes, oh, she looks adorable. I said, yes, she does, Mom.
Thank
yes, she
you.
does. She looks adorable. So my mom thinks you look hot,
Well, that's cool.
which is kind of cool.
Yeah. I like it when I look hot.
Well,
I haven't worn my glasses in like 20 years, y'all.
those glasses look like they're 20 years old.
Because they are.
They look like you got them to have that cat glass look, like sexy
20 years ago.
schoolgirl.
20 years
Was
ago.
that the whole plan for those
It
glasses?
was trendy 20 years ago.
Those glasses.
These were cool. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if they are anymore. I have bigger frame glasses, but I'm so blind that the trendy larger frames, when you put my blind eye hole lenses in the glasses frames, they look like Coke bottle lenses. They're so thick. It's ridiculous.
We got to get you some new up-to-date glasses.
I probably should go see the eye doctor. So I wear my contacts all day, every day, never take them out.
Mhm.
That's not what you're supposed to do.
No.
But I can't see anything.
Mhm.
So when the other night when I took the dogs outside, something blew into my eye hole and it scratched my eyeball and it hurt so bad. And so I had my eyes all irritated. And I think I scratched my cornea. So it's got to have some time to heal. Great.
Well, I hope it never heals because I think you look sexy in those glasses. See, because those glasses are 20 years ago when that cat look glass thing was trendy.
Yeah.
That's right up in my squish.
Oh, all right.
So I get to relive 20 years. You make me feel like I'm 29.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, 29.
We can do this.
Right?
You want to do the business.
I want to do the business with the glasses.
Well, but you know what happens when I take my glasses off?
You can't see.
Surprise.
You can't see me.
I can't see you.
Which is better for you because you can imagine anyone.
Well,
which is kind of hot.
Is it?
I mean, I would think for you. I mean, lucky you.
I would imagine The Rock.
Right, exactly. Just don't use your hands.
I see you in real person.
You see me in real person.
Twins. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So then I take my glasses off and it's like, whoa.
Whoa, it's like the same guy.
I didn't even know.
Rock and sock 'em, cock 'em. Yeah. Woo.
You're so ridiculous.
Whatever you do, you got a cocker. Cocker. You're complaining because a woman on the honeymoon wants you to cocker. You got a cocker.
Cock me.
What's that movie from? Or what's that line from?
Hey, that's from the
Heartbreak Kid.
Heartbreak Kid.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that
Jerry
movie.
Stiller, Ben Stiller's dad.
I didn't know that it makes sense because they have the same last name.
What are you talking about? You go back there and cocker. You go back there and cocker. I've never heard that term like that used like that until I saw that
It
movie.
was hilarious.
It's
yeah.
Especially with the old man talking about.
Yeah, and he was in Vegas in a hot tub with big old tatas.
Yeah, and she's like, "Hi, your dad's a blast.
What a hot ticket!
What a hot ticket!" Yeah, that's the line. What a hot ticket!
Yeah, that's good.
All right, so this episode we are going to continue the conversation about Mustache Man.
Oh yeah.
Pick up where we left off last week.
There's more things transpired
that I don't know about.
No, that you are preparing for.
Oh, yeah. So, I'm assuming you guys listen like episode to episode. One would assume. I mean, that would make sense, right?
Sure.
So you would understand if I just jumped into Mustache Man, but the radio in me wants me to, as we call it, re-up it.
Re-up it.
Beez, our daughter, Ariel, almost 20 years old.
Mm-hmm.
University of Alabama has got a new beau in her life. This boy, he's in the military, the ROTC probably program, right? ROTC.
ROTC, yep.
And he goes to the University of Alabama. Is he older or younger than her?
They're the same age.
Same age.
So
that's good.
He just turned 20 like a month ago.
Okay.
And she turns 20 this upcoming month.
Cool. What did she get him for his birthday?
I don't know that they were. I don't know. I don't think anything because they weren't talking then.
Gotcha. Okay.
This is real new.
Real new.
Yeah.
Real new.
Yep.
All right. So this guy is like, he's I don't want to say biggest, but yeah, I guess he's like the biggest dude she's ever dated. Like this dude's a man.
He looks like a man.
Looks like a man. The only picture I've seen of this guy is
He's real Top Gun.
Yeah, camouflage, big old machine gun. He's out in the woods. Like
He was armied up.
20 dead bodies around him.
That's not true.
And he's got a knife stuck in his leg, and he
I
didn't
don't
care.
think so. No.
Blood squirting out, and he's laughing at it.
I think
Ha ha, blood.
That's a movie. No, that's not real.
That's what I saw in the picture.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
now
cropped.
I understand.
It was cropped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I understand why you're having issues.
The picture you probably saw was him in camouflage, his fatigues, and he's got the
Army issued.
yeah.
AR-15.
Yeah, he's got the machine gun.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got sunglasses on. He looks cool, and he's got a mustache. And then so we call him Mustache Man. So he looks like kind of like a Morgan Wallen.
I think he looks like Goose. From
Yeah,
Top Gun.
Morgan Wallen meets Goose.
Yeah.
Morgan Goose
Well, it's funny because
Goose
she
Wallen.
has Goose.
as a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Goose meet Goose.
Goose.
Geese.
Beez, goose. Beez, goose. Beez, goose. We'll call her Duck. Duck, goose. Duck, goose, duck, duck.
Oh, bees.
Beez, goose. Beez, goose.
We get a lot of wildlife.
Yeah, a
in the
lot
house.
of wildlife.
A lot of wildlife in the
So
house.
this dude is like the first dude that she's ever dated that I've looked at and gone, okay.
You said, oh, fuck. That's what you said. You
I
didn't
did.
say okay.
Yeah, I'm saying in my head. I said,
Oh.
okay.
Well,
And then I
out
said, oh,
loud and
fuck.
in text message, you said, oh, fuck.
Right, I did. When I first saw that picture, I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And here's why I say that. I've never met the guy. So I'm
Mhm.
sure he's a very nice guy. My daughter does not pick assholes.
Yeah.
And if they turn out to be assholes, my daughter kicks the asshole. And when I say kicks, she curb stomp kicks,
Yeah.
teeth out and all.
She's like, bye.
Because that's how we roll in this house. You know, you fuck with us, you get curb stomped. So Beez, you know, that's how she rolls. So she's got great judgment. She can handle herself. I've learned this over the past 5 months.
Yep.
You know, but this guy, like all these other dudes, I'm going, if there's an issue, what is that noise?
Petunia wants to get up here.
Oh, she's at the
You
door.
talk.
Okay,
I'll be
I'll
right
talk.
back.
So all these other dudes, I'm thinking in my head, I'm going, you know, if there's a problem, I'll handle it. You know, light up a stage. You know, what is it? Ice baby. I can handle it.
Is there a problem? Yo, I'll solve it.
Yeah, I'll solve it. Yeah, light up a stage. All right, stop, collaborate, and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention. Something. Grab a hold of me tightly. Flow like a hawk, move daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know.
If there's a problem, yo, I'll solve it.
No, you missed the blow goal. Anyway,
Sorry.
So I'm looking
I
at
fucked it up.
I'm looking at this dude, and I'm going, okay, this is the first guy that Beez has dated that if I had to regulate, and I'm about to hit 50,
Yeah.
and I've got maybe 5 minutes of regulating left in me. And
You better start your cardio now.
I would have to ask politely to stretch before anything happened. And I'm like, literally, that 5 minutes that I've got left, it's to save us from a house fire,
Okay.
a terrorist on a plane.
Wow.
You know, I mean, for the big stuff, I can't deal with a bad boyfriend.
It's all right, babe. I got you.
I just don't have it in my body.
I got it.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so this guy, I'm looking at him, I'm going, there's my 5 minutes.
There it goes out the window. You got it, Beez.
Yeah.
5 minutes for you.
Yeah. So I mean, he's a badass. He's pretty tough. He looks like he can, you know, handle himself. And again, as a father, which most of you, you know, listening could relate to, it's a catch-22, right?
Yep.
You know, your daughter shows up with the nerdy guy. You're like, okay, well, that's cool. I'm going to scare the living daylights out of him. But if somebody comes and starts bullying them, pushing them around, he's not going to be able to protect the girl.
Yeah.
So that's bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's good and it's bad. And so then you get a guy like this and you're going, okay,
Nobody's going to bother her.
right. He's got it handled.
Yep.
But
Do you have it handled?
I ain't doing shit.
That's all right, babe. I got it.
Like I'm going to
You know,
have to
out of everything,
stick him with heroin or something.
he should. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
No, he should be scared of me.
You?
Yeah,
yes.
me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, he'll manipulate you.
No.
That's what the guys do. They manipulate the mamas.
Nope.
Because you're going to
You
go.
hurt my baby and I will murder you.
Yeah, but you'll never. Anyway, let's not even talk that. So,
Okay.
So we know this is kind of serious.
She likes him a lot.
Okay. How serious is it? You got to tell me.
He likes her a lot.
Okay. How long have they been liking each other a lot?
I mean, it is very new, but
Okay,
you have the correct concern to need to use your 5 minutes.
What does that mean?
I mean, like you should be worried because she likes him a lot.
Oh, like,
I mean, you don't have to.
I mean, he's being a dick.
No. I mean, like they like each other a real lot.
Does he know how many belts I have in Kung Fu?
You have Kung Fu belts?
Yeah, I'm a master at it.
Okay.
Does he know about? Because I know they listen to this.
I didn't know about them.
I've kept it to myself.
I would like to be educated.
Yeah,
What kind of Kung Fu did you study?
master Kung Fu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you like Kung Fu Panda?
No, that's silly. I was a 3rd degree belt holder,
I don't think that's a thing in Kung Fu.
a very dark black
Okay.
in Kung Fu,
Uh-huh.
and I studied when I was in the Orient.
Bae, you don't get on the plane for longer. How did you get to the Orient?
They had classes at Epcot.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. You just drove there.
Yeah,
All right. That's fine.
It was the Orient spot.
Yeah.
There's a Panda Express right outside of Universal.
When you were drinking around the world.
Right, yeah,
You just made a quick stop
Yeah.
to get
Man,
to get your regulation in.
Dude, I was trying to set up the story. You fucked it up, man, because I wanted him to believe it. So he had to.
Oh, pick something else.
No, I can't now. He's not going to believe anything I say.
Babe, I don't.
I mean, I could edit it out, I guess, but I don't like. I'm too
Why would
lazy.
you do that?
Because so I could go back and tell us.
So you could be a Kung Fu master.
So like, well, I mean, I guess I could give it a try, and I could edit the first. Like, just somebody's got. Well, I got to remember to do it. I'll forget.
I think you let it go. Just let it be.
All right,
and
well, how
just
about-
let him think that you're a Kung Fu master.
Okay, so I mean, like, if I tried again, I'd be like, does he know that I used to be in all those fights professionally?
I don't think that he does know that.
Yeah, the underground boxing scene
Oh,
in Sarasota, Florida.
so you're Golden Gloves?
Yeah, it was, after I was done, it was more like bloody red gloves.
Yeah, I don't think he knows that. But
Yeah.
maybe he should. You should probably elaborate a little bit more.
Right, and I mean, currently,
Yeah.
I'm still doing it. I mean, I just
Yeah.
knocked somebody out today at the gym. Remember, I told you that.
You did tell me that. And
Right.
you know what happens in Fight Club stays in Fight Club.
It stays in fight, but I'm
Yeah.
letting this out so he knows.
Yeah, you better let everybody know.
All right, so if I edit that first part out because you screwed it up and I just left that would be intimidating.
Maybe.
No?
I don't
Shit.
know. Maybe try again. Do a different one. Pick something different.
All right.
Rewind it. Go again.
I just hope this guy's cool. You know, I
Yeah.
mean, he seems cool in the pictures because all those years when I was in jail, I always thought.
I can't. Sorry,
the
that wasn't
shit,
a
man?
good one. You got to pick something different.
That was like the
No.
toughest I was going to sound. This guy Beez is dating. He's going to be listening to this.
You're
And that's the
dating.
toughest. He's going to believe it. The guy's in jail. He's going to be terrified. And you're over there laughing. I'm going to have to
Sorry.
edit this whole thing out of the podcast because now he's not going to be afraid of me.
Hey, what are you gonna do in jail?
I'm not going to
Butt
jail. I
stuff?
was in jail, you dumbass. You got to
Oh,
play along.
You gotta come back. I know it was funny. Sorry.
Because I killed somebody.
Oh.
You'd be like, oh.
Sorry.
This guy's never going to be afraid of me.
No, he's gonna be afraid of me.
He's going because you're going to laugh him to death.
Probably.
Jesus.
Wait, well, go again. What are
No,
you gonna do this time?
Well, no, because we're going to get to the point of the podcast. We're already like 20 minutes in, and you just want me to keep here sitting here making
I
stuff
just
up.
want to know the
It's
stories.
entertaining you.
It is entertaining. This, y'all, this is the entertainment of my life.
I swear to God, she could have me go for hours just making things up.
Yeah. Just tell me again. Tell me another story.
It's like just sit like a kid. It's like, tell me a story. Tell me a story. Tell me a story.
Go.
All right, so
this dance, monkey.
This is kind of the point of what we're trying to get to here, is that it's getting fairly serious.
Yeah.
And so, oh, by the way, that clip, the part when I called you a dumbass, people don't understand our relationship.
What?
So they're going to think
when
that I
did
was.
you call me a dumbass besides earlier?
When you to the jail thing, when I just called you a dumbass. People aren't going to get
I didn't
it.
even hear you.
They're
It's
gonna,
fine.
They're going to be like, oh, I can't believe he called his wife a dumbass.
Yeah, well,
You're just a mean man.
Sometimes I'm a dumbass.
Mean man. You should be canceled.
Well, can I cancel you?
Canceled. Delete.
Yeah, I'm canceling you. Yeah. You're canceled. It's because you're a dumbass.
Here's the deal. Beez is going to bring home this new guy friend.
Mm-hmm.
We call him Mustache Man because he's got a porn stash. And we sleep on one side of the house where the master bedroom is. Her bedroom's on the other side of the house.
And so is the guest room.
It is the perfect scenario to do sneaky peeks. Perfect.
Oh my God.
Perfect layout.
What are you going to do?
I've got a plan.
Oh, shit.
I am going to Walking Dead the situation. I'm going to take rope. I'm going to put soda cans on them, and I'm going to tie them to all the doorknobs. Okay. So when that sumbitch tries to walk out that room, it's going to go, and I'm going to run out, and I'm going to say,
not on my house.
Go back to your room. Now, Mustache Man.
Is that a fire hazard?
It's my house. I don't give a shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I'm just asking questions.
Yeah, no, it's fine. But what do you think? I mean, that's the best I can do. That, and what I want to do is I want to put a Ring camera right facing the door.
Is that invasion of privacy?
No, the door's closed. If you don't step outside.
Oh, okay.
I'm not invading anything.
In the hallway?
Right. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk naked in front of it.
That's fine. You can, but I just want to make sure they know I'm serious.
Oh, okay.
Because they can't go out the window because they got the alarm on.
That's correct.
And the alarm will go off.
So they're stuck in their room.
They're stuck in the room.
Bedtime, 7 p.m.
Lights out.
No touching.
No sneaky peeking.
No sneaky peeking.
No sneaky peeking. Or I'll just bring a chair, set up right outside that some bitch, and I'll just sleep there.
Sit there with your shotgun.
Sit there with my shotgun.
There you go.
And I'll tie. I'll put it on a tripod. Yep. I'll tie a rope around the doorknob.
Yep.
That doorknob turns. It goes off.
Wow.
I've seen that in movies.
You have seen that in movies.
I have.
I don't know if it's acceptable or if your daughter would be pleased if you're already planning to take him out.
I don't want to take him out.
I know. I think he's a nice fella. He opens the door for her and he does all the very polite manner things.
Yeah, I want to like him. I've liked most, if not all, the guys she's dated.
Yeah, they're all good kids.
Yeah, there's a couple that were a little sketch.
Yeah.
And I saw it coming.
You did. You called it.
That fuzzy-haired little dude. I knew that was bad news.
Alabama. Yeah, he goes to the school too. We don't like him.
Bad news. I knew it was bad news when Beez was FaceTiming with him, and I got on there and he couldn't take a joke. And I'm like,
yeah,
he's not the guy.
I forgot about that.
Not the guy.
Well, this fella,
and the guy down in Macon, like her first little real boyfriend.
Landon.
Yeah, knew he wasn't good.
Yeah, well, he's a good kid. He's a good kid.
He's a troublemaker. Yeah. He's a sneaky guy. I saw the cooler, that dance they went to. He didn't think I saw it, but I saw the cooler in the back of his Jeep.
I don't know if it was full of beer, but listen, you and your freaking, what was it that you were drinking? Kahlua in your chest at like 10? All right, Judger. What was it?
Not Kahlua.
No, what was it? Like some kind of like whiskey something? Or...
Yeah, and it wasn't 10. I was 12.
Okay. At least he was old enough to drive. What is that big difference?
2 years.
You were mad about a cooler in the back of a car.
30 days, yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot of time. A lot can happen in 2 years.
Yeah. Well, anyway, this fella.
God, what was that? What I was drinking?
This fella. He really likes his name.
He likes Mustache
He
Man.
does. And all the girls call him Mustache Man now.
But they got to call him.
I don't know if they will or not.
So, like, when he walks in the door all together, everybody goes,
That's weird. It sounds like you got a grumbly belly.
No, just like, hey, look who's here.
And Beez.
And Beez.
He does enjoy his nickname.
But he better.
And the girls call him Mustache Man now.
That's smart, kid, because let me tell you, you never want to let people see you sweat. And I'm the guy to push those buttons. So if there's something you don't like, you never want to admit it. So that's a good play. It's a good play. Whether you mean it or not, that's still a good play.
I got a call the other day and they were all in the car and one of her roommates was like, so it's me and Beez and Mustache Man and Maya, and she's going down the list, and Mustache Man is now his name.
Yeah, Mustache Man.
It's actually Lucas, but
oh, it is really.
Yeah,
his name is Lucas. He lives on the second floor.
What is that from?
That's Suzanne. It was the diner. Tom's Diner.
Oh,
his name is Luca. He lives on the second floor.
Luca or Lucas?
It's Luca. It's Luca.
Oh, okay.
But Lucas was like the movie with Corey Haim, which
great movie.
Next phase, Mustache Man. You ready for this shit?
Whoa.
Because nobody in that circle has seen this movie.
Probably not.
So if you're Lucas, then they have to watch the movie Lucas.
Is that the name of the movie?
I'm pretty sure. It's got Charlie Sheen. It's got Kelly Washington. It's got Corey Haim.
They definitely have not seen that movie.
It is.
I don't think I've seen it.
Awesome. It is an awesome 80s movie.
Okay. I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
All right.
And it's got some other big names in it, too.
I feel like I need to watch it.
Jon Favreau is in it.
What? He was a baby, too, huh?
Yeah, he was a baby. So I'm pretty sure Jon Favreau is in it. No, I'm sorry. Jeremy Piven is in it.
And he was a baby.
Yeah, he was a baby. I'm pretty sure Jeremy Piven was in it.
No, I don't know.
So he's Lucas.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's only a couple famous Lucases.
George Lucas.
Yeah. Lucas Skywalker, his government name.
Okay.
So like when he checks in, he's like, hello, I'm Lucas Luke. Yeah, but my birth certificate's Lucas Skywalker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
go by my government.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's kind of something going on with it. George Lucas and Luke Skywalker. You think about it.
Well, maybe he did that on purpose.
So this guy, Mustache Man, you really do think it's pretty much set in stone? He's going to come down here for the summer for a little bit
to visit, I'm sure.
So is this something?
I think you should probably prepare yourself now.
So is this something that like when they come down, we leave them alone, or do we say, hey, why don't we go out on the boat, or why don't we go to the beach? Or
well, yeah, we do stuff together.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, what kind of leave them alone are you going to do? They got plenty of time to be left alone. They're at school together.
Yeah, that's the other thing is like I think I got to abide by the rules. No, you can't be in the house alone.
They're 20.
Yeah, until you're
That's
married.
not what? Oh, that's a Beez rule.
Hey, your grandmother still has that rule.
My grandmother does have that rule.
Yeah, your grandmother's still very
sleep in
strict.
separate rooms, and it does not matter. So, but it's okay because she was like, "I'm sorry, these are my rules." I'm like, "Grandma, it's your house, your house, your rules, girl. I got you. I'm okay."
And I can't do the drinking. Like if he's planning on drinking, he's not 21. I can't do the drinking.
Hey, you're the only parent that's not okay with that.
I know. And even my mom was okay with it. I mean, my mom got me a keg of Ice House for my 18th birthday.
I know. You're the only. So they're not allowed to drink by the pool. You're a ruiner. You're such a ruiner. Because she's going to have all of her girlfriends here for a birthday party and at the pool, and you're a ruiner.
Oh, is he coming down?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he is. I do not have that answer. I do not have that answer. I'm talking about the girls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that I don't
Well,
know.
we're out of town before her birthday. I don't want him here while we're out of town.
Well, no kidding.
Okay.
She knows the rules.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But that was a change of
And whose
direction.
birthday is this? Like, it's her birthday, then it's your birthday 2 days later,
And then it's your birthday.
and my birthday, which is really the most important out of all of them.
Yeah.
So how
we're
are we
going
going
to the Bahamas.
but we're having a party
Yeah.
with all of our friends.
With-
By the way, that's our dog snoring, if you want to know.
We're gonna have a barbecue,
Yeah.
pool party
For who?
for Beez.
But it's all of our birthdays.
I mean, we can share cake, but it's for Beez.
What about you?
I mean, we're going to the Bahamas. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I just want to go lay on the beach in the
Okay.
Bahamas
Yeah.
with no children to watch.
Yeah. No children to die.
Yeah, no, I'm good. That's
Like
all
the
I wanna
last
do.
time we were there.
Yeah, no, that's all I want to do.
If you're wondering what I'm talking about, I've told the story a million times, so I'm not going to tell it again. But
Nope.
Yeah, somebody on social media will tell you the story.
Yeah,
Told it a million times.
no, we're going to the Bahamas, and that is our birthday, and I feel like it's lovely.
You know what? When I first told that story about Tati dying on the trip,
Mm-hmm.
and she came back to life.
Yeah.
I remember because I was still in the air.
Yeah.
And I told that story. I expected like bigger fanfare from it. Like I got more fanfare from telling the story of Caleb shaving his pubes
Mm-hmm.
or Caleb banging the big fat black chick in the bathroom
Yeah.
than I did telling that story. Like I just thought, I remember like thinking the phone lines are going to blow up. The room was going to be all into it. And I just remember like fell flat. I'm going, dude, this is an amazing story. And I told it very well.
It was a good story, but it's hard to like get into that without sounding like a dick because of what happened.
You're right. There's nothing to feed off of to be funny.
Yeah, you can't be funny.
Right.
because
It's just like,
it was-
wow, man, I'm so glad she's doing okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all you can
Because
do.
like when I tell the story to people, I'm like, yeah, last time we went and our daughter's friend died, you know,
but
like
then you have to follow it up with like, she's okay.
but they're the people. I just have a different sense of humor
Mm-hmm.
and I have a different filter, which is
Yes.
none
Right.
to other people. You know, what was it? I was in one of my cult meetings. So I go to these networking meetings for, you know, a live ozone therapy spa. That's my job. And somebody said something and I had the funniest joke
He didn't think you were funny.
and I stopped because you weren't there, one,
Oh,
because you would have laughed.
I always laugh.
Right. But two, no one else was going to laugh.
So your jokes are for me. You're like, oh, Rich isn't
What
here. I
was
can't
it?
do it.
I remember it was just so like I almost said it, but I did.
wish you would say it right now so I,
I
can
can't
tell you.
think of what it was. It was something like some guy said something about his wife, and it was innocent,
Mhm.
but it was like his wife is doing something, and he had like a play on words like behind or something like that, and I was just like something like. Yeah, I bet you'd get that ass, or it was just it was something.
I would have laughed.
It was. I remember it was clever, and I
Yeah.
laughed in my head.
Yeah.
I even think I might have laughed out loud.
At
But
a
I
joke you
st-
didn't tell.
But I've learned to do that because these people that I'm around,
They don't get your humor.
I don't know if, like, when you're in that environment, everybody's putting on an act,
Usually.
or because some people's sense of humor is very phase one. It's not elevated. It's
what
not.
am I? Phase 9?
No, I mean you like you have phase 5 would be the top,
Oh. Why is it? What?
like a DEFCON 5.
Oh.
So
okay.
so you would be. I would give you a phase 4.
Why don't I get a 5?
There's some things that go over your head. Yeah.
Only because you're 10 years older than me. If you keep it in my decade, then I get it.
No, some of the intellect, the brilliance behind the
No.
jokes go over.
Well, sometimes you're trying to be too clever and it's not funny.
Okay, not the
I
point.
laugh
Focus.
When it's
focus.
funny.
Not the point.
Hmm.
The point is, are these people, and they're all phase 1ers
Yeah.
because it's like, you know, like you've got a face for radio. Like, you know how
But
many
you
times
don't have a face for radio.
all right, focus.
Which is not funny.
Focus. That's not my
I'm
point.
Listening.
My point is that it's a phase one joke is what I'm saying.
Okay.
So these people are, it's just like that. Anyway,
I get it. Phase one. It wasn't funny. So phase one.
right.
Got it.
Phase one.
I'm phase 4, even though I should be a 5.
Phase 4. All right, well, let's finish up with the spa this past week. Really, really well. So this is where we've gotten, right? So let you in on a little secret with the Live Ozone Therapy Spa. We're in the process of possibly expanding.
We are.
Which is pretty cool. So more on that.
Bigger.
Yeah, more on that soon. I mean, we're just getting a lot of business and, with ozone therapy being our specialty, we're going to have to grow. So that's cool. The other cool thing is we are starting to get celebrities.
They find us on their own.
Right. Like no one that I'm connected with through the business, nothing like this. Actually, this person who I didn't know, I've never heard of before.
She's awesome.
Wow.
Love her.
What a resume and what a life. So she's actually, if all goes as planned, going to be joining us this week on the BS podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And
she's literally the sweetest human on the planet. I love her.
What a story. I mean, like,
she's cool.
She's got one of those jobs that you go, I wonder how they got there and gotten so successful.
She busted her ass.
She's got 3 Emmys.
Yep.
3 Emmys.
Mm-hmm.
That is
because she's a badass.
Yeah. So
that is like woman badass right there.
And then disappeared.
Yep. Because well,
she'll explain.
She was a badass.
Yeah, she'll explain it. Don't give it away. She's going to explain it.
All right.
So anyway, so it's been a really good week and I was able to convince, I think, we're not 100, we're not a hundo yet on this.
Okay.
But I'm feeling good about it.
Yeah.
I was able to convince, I think, my allergist, who is like
traditional medication,
80 plus years old.
Yeah.
To bring his daughter in for ozone therapy because she's got some serious stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
And we went, and he'd heard of ozone therapy.
Yep.
Not the way that we do it through the Hocket Sauna, but we went back and forth. And I got to tell you, obviously you guys know this. I'm not a doctor, but I'm very passionate. But I'm very passionate about what we do, and I'm very educated on what we do.
Mm-hmm. You're certified.
Yeah, I'm certified.
You're certified to talk about it.
You don't have to be a doctor to understand, like, oh, Band-Aid, arm, cut. You don't have to be a doctor to understand how a TENS machine works. You don't have to be a doctor to know how ozone therapy works. I mean, you just can do the research on your own.
Yep.
And so anyway, I think I won. I mean, he was like, when we were all said and done, he goes, I'm so sorry. I spend more time talking about your business than your allergies. He goes, it's just fascinating to me. What you guys are doing, it's just fascinating to me. And he even said this. He said, now remember, this guy's like 80 plus years old.
Yeah.
And Jewish. So
he's
80
very, very Western medicine.
And you go, why Jewish, Billy? What does that have to do with it? Well, Jewish people have a tendency to be in their way. Like once they're into something, they're into something. How do I know that? Because I got Jew in me, right? So I got
a little Jew in you.
I can play the Jew. This is the first time I've ever been able to play the Jew card. All right? I can because I got Jewish in me and I'm claiming it now.
All right.
So I can get away with shit.
I like it.
Anyway, what was I saying?
So he said what?
Oh, he said, out of all these decades of practicing medicine, traditional medicine, he has just started to be more open-minded to alternative medicine for all the reasons that he should, all the reasons that we talk about all the time of the things that we're learning now more than ever. Big pharma, pill pushers, their mandate is to get you hooked. Do some of them work? Absolutely. Do they have your best interest in mind? I don't think so. Straight up in your face, doctors that aren't open to other options, not even alternative medicine, just other options. Like A doctor that's like, every other doctor in the world sucks, but me, don't get a second opinion. I'm talking that mindset.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This guy was like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that because of his daughter's situation, and they've been going to doctors, and nothing has worked.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing has come true, he even said. He said even the stuff that they were telling him what was going to happen, it never happened.
Yeah.
And so they've exhausted just about all of their options, and she's in a bad way.
Did you tell him that's how everybody gets to us?
No, I thought about it, but I didn't, because I thought that was kind of cheap.
I mean, it's true.
So he had heard of ozone therapy through some of his trusted doctor friends. So he was interested, and he didn't know that you could do it the way that we do it, in a non-invasive way. So he's very interested in that.
Yep.
So like, I feel like I landed a deal, right? I'm not getting paid anything for this. I feel like I landed him a deal. If I
work on the floor,
if I was able to, and when I say convince, I'm not talking about hornswoggle. I'm talking about excite and convince in a positive way, because I'm so passionate about the therapy and what it can do for people. If I were able to convince I want to say crotchety, but set in his way, old Jewish doctor to bring his daughter in to see us.
So I work on the floor.
Bailey, you're the man.
You did good.
I did good.
You did.
I done good.
And oh, by the way, you're allergic to everything but dogs.
Yeah.
Everything.
Everything. Trees, grass, weeds, cats, everything.
How do you live?
Very painfully.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Well, ozone can fix that.
So I was under the impression I was going to do allergy shots, which my mother should have done for me when I was a kid. Jay, it's time for your allergy shots, but she never did.
I wouldn't have done it.
Oh God. If your kid has bad allergies, as young as possible, get them on. Well, they've got allergy drops, but the allergy shots are covered by insurance. Get them now, because it is going to fuck with their life later on. It's just bad. If your kid has got bad allergies, take care of it now. Get it done with. I'm almost 50 years old. My mother had plenty of time to get me on that shit, and she did not do it. Anyway, so I've done the allergy drops before, but insurance doesn't cover it because it's a scam. In the UK, they do. They have for 50 plus years. But because you can administer it yourself and you don't have to pay a copay.
You don't have to go to the doctor to have it done.
Right. They don't cover it.
Right.
The allergy shots, those are free, but you have to go to the doctor's office, pay your copay.
So they can charge the insurance company.
Right. Wait to see them to get the shot. Then you have to wait 30 minutes after the shot to make sure there's no side effects. That kind of sucks. I was going to do the shot because my insurance covered it. And the people at one of the locations were like, yeah, it's about $250 a month. I'm like, I'm not paying $250 a month, even though it is worth it. But I was like, I'm not paying $250. It was just the principle. Anyway, I come to see this doctor, and he's like, what are they talking about? It's like $900 a year. That I can do. That I can do.
All you needed to hear.
That's a decent day at the poker room. That's what that is.
So the girls, when you come to the checkout to the counter, they're like, dang, he did it again.
Right.
Gave out the wrong price.
Right. Yeah, exactly. All right. So if you do want to go to, by now, the liveozonetherapyspa.com should have a new homepage. So it's pretty cool. If you want to check that out. If you are running out of your magnesium butter, or you want to try the new, Sleepy Tallow, or the elixir, or the lip balm, or the ozonators, or whatever you guys want, use the code BS10. That's always going to be available for you. So you get 10% off of your purchase.
Yep.
The BS podcast this week, we got a great show. We got a lot of cool guests coming up and good conversation, and we'll have some fun as we do as normal, as usual. Look, half the podcast is subscription. If you could find it in you to subscribe, you're going to get more episodes, and you get to unlock
all the content,
a ton of other episodes, like hundreds, with thousands of hours of content, so that's all there. If you want it, it's $4.99 a month. It goes to a good cause. I get to put it towards Rachel's new glasses.
Thanks, y'all. Appreciate you.
Go,
I can't see.
Just go to thebaileyshow.com and subscribe right there. Fill out that information. Your unlocked episodes will only be on Spotify. So it's only on Spotify. If you're listening to the podcast on any other platform, I don't believe you'll even see the locked episodes. So that's where it's kind of weird and tricky.
That is tricky.
Our social media at Listen to the BS, at Listen to the BS. Please like, share, and follow our content at The Bailey Show on YouTube. If you're a business and you're looking to find a way to get your brand out there a little bit more than maybe before, shoot me an email, get in touch with me again, thebaileyshow.com. All right. Rach, you got anything before we get out?
But yeah, I think I'm going to go look for my abs tonight.
Looking for the abs tonight. All right, look, have a great week. As always, we appreciate the support for this podcast, the BS podcasts, and everything that we do. Love you guys, and have yourself a great week. Thanks for listening. Bye.
I realize not everyone feels this way. And if you are okay with this stage of your life, honestly, more power to you.
Thanks for listening. Get more information at episodes on thebaileyshow.com.
Honey, I raised the kids.
Subscribe at thebaileyshow.com. Yeah, baby.